Hello Darts Nutz and welcome to Darts Review channel. In this video I'm reviewing a much requested set and these are the Harrows Fire Inferno. So let's check them out. I'm reviewing the 22 gram version, the 90% tungsten, and you can get them in a range from 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 and 26 grams in steel tip and 18, 20 and 21 gram in soft tip, and the retail for £57.95. So as you can see, it comes in this very nice packaging from Harrows, a cardboard pack, and got plenty of detail on the back there describing the grip. It says bilateral incision milled barrel. Sounds a bit hard to say that. And obviously you got your super grip ignite shafts and the new fire standard shape flights. So if you push that little tab there, holds out a tray, but I just wanted to read this part as well. It says pressure injected fine particle tungsten. So that sounds good. I don't know what it means like, but it sounds good. So the barrels and everything is on this little plastic tray with a velvety covering, and they're fitted into a little point holder. God, it feels very nice, that grip. And there's your super grip ignite stems, and you've also got these new flights which are kind of like a metallic sheen on them, and they're small standard shape, 100 micron. So the darts fit with a black coated point, and it's a tapered barrel style, slightly wider at the front and then tapering to the rear. And it looks quite vicious with that milled cut all the way through and a kind of shark style grip. But if you look, it's not quite angled the same way as a shark grip. It angles up, but then it kind of goes flat. But it's still pretty grippy, but I was expecting it to be even more grippy. Don't know why. I think it just looked quite vicious when I first seen it. Still may feel grippier when I come to throw it, but it's kind of like a spiky feeling grip. But again, it's not sticking into my flesh like shark grip does, and I think that's because the edges are not as pointed. But interesting look with them grooves cut through it, and it's got a black titanium coating and this red. I don't think it's a tie coating, but it's some kind of particle coating, and when the light hits it, it almost looks like it's like a burning embers. So very nice effect, and obviously the name fits. Inferno kind of reminds me of the lava flows that you see, but feels quite a nice shape to the barrel. And I think some people will be surprised that it's not as grippy as it looks, but still may be too grippy for some, but we'll see. And as you go along the barrel, it gets to a little smooth section on the end with a lip, and then you got a few rings and grooves. So I know if you like to grip right to the end, you've got something to push against there. And there's the new super grip ignite shafts, which fit well into this theme, and the new 100 micron fire flights. And if you look, it's kind of got a metallic sheen, so all fits in nicely to the whole setup. That's fit with a black coated 25mm point. There's a tapered nose to the barrel and a small smooth section of around 3mm, and then the bulk of the barrel is made of the bilateral incision milled grip. Bit of a mouthful that. It's kind of like a shark style ring grip. That's 41.2mm. Then you've got a little bit of a lip and a smooth section of 3.2mm, then thin ring grip of 2.6mm. Length is 50mm, width is 7.3mm. 22.1 grams. 22.1 grams. Nearly confused me. And 22.1, so perfectly match weighted, which is pretty impressive with all that machining. 23.76 is the total setup. With nothing attached, the balance is a little towards the front, and with the supplied setup it moves to the center point. And this is a balance with medium in between short nylon stems and standard flights. Most of the barrel is a high level grip, so 8 overall. My hand was going like jelly then. Oh, flipping heck. And it's hurting as well. My wrist is hurting. The grip, it is quite grippy still, but it's not as aggressive as when I first seen the pictures and I thought, oh dear, that looks a really brutal, aggressive grip. It does look aggressive when you're looking at it. I think it's because of the cuts, making the edges where the red is kind of look really vicious, but it's not really that kind of edgy grip that sticks into your skin. It still could be grippy, too grippy for some people, but has got quite a nice feel. But the sides of the rings are kind of like beveled a little bit, and they don't go to a sharp point, so that's why it doesn't stick in your skin as much as like a razor style grip. What I have noticed though is it's very nicely balanced for me as a front gripper. It's just a very subtle taper on the dart, but feels really nicely balanced. I am surprised it's not as grippy though, because I thought, no, I'm going to hate trying to throw these things. But quite nice from the middle as well there. Yeah, quite a nice balance there in the middle. The other thing as well, every time I'm looking at the dart, and I think it's because of the way that top section is, but I keep thinking the barrel is ending there. So I'm thinking the dart is shorter than it is, but it's actually, well, I don't know, is it 50 millimeters or somewhere around there? The point is a little bit short again. I just thought I'd have to tell you that. But yeah, I can't see why this shouldn't work for front, middle or rear grippers, but I think for front and middle grippers you probably got the best of the balance. I should have cut my nail. I keep catching the nail on that end part there, putting me right off. But that first one and the last one, there was hardly any spin at all, which is unusual for me, throwing it from the rear. Very nice little dart. Shanghai. Let's check out the ratings. Great looking darts, I'll give it 8, and grip obviously high level grip, so 8 again. Weight match was perfect, so 10. Quality, can't see anything wrong with it, very nicely done, so 10 again. And value, it's not too pricey, 7.5. So there you go, that's the Harrows Fire Inferno. I didn't think I'd like these, but I actually do like them quite a lot. They are grippy like I said, but nowhere as grippy as I was expecting. The only thing I have noticed is when you're gripping on the front, where them cuts are, there's a slight little feel of non-uniformity, if that's the right phrase, just as it rolls in your fingers because of the cuts, fairly deep and wide. But after a while you don't really notice it, but at first it kind of feels a little bit strange. But it's a very nicely balanced dart. From the front and the middle is really nice. For rear grippers it might be fine, but it goes right, well no, it was about 8 or 10 mil just before you get to the end of the barrel. You've got that grippy section, but if you want to grip right on the end, you've still got a little bit of grip there. But the only thing with these flights though is they've got that kind of a foil material, so they're probably not going to look so good when they get worn, but that's just by the by. But one thing I have noticed, whether it's to do with these flights or the new stems, they seem to be quite a bit stronger, the grip on the flights. So, and I haven't even got the rings on. I'm sick of getting Robin Hoods, and usually when I get a Robin Hood, breaks the ring, so I thought I'll take the rings off first. But even without the rings, there's still a lot of grip on there. So nice little flight stem, and they fit this barrel really nice. So there you go, another very nice dart from Harrows, but next time put some longer points on please. It's just get that finger on there and I can't rest it properly, puts me right off. But that's the end of the video. I'll see you on the next one, and I'll leave you with the gallery. Happy darting.